Getting more information tonight on this man. He's accused of stabbing a woman on the Cultural Trail last week. We want to know why he was out of jail in the first place. Victor Johnson is being charged in connection with even more attacks, all in the same area downtown. All of those attacks involving random women.
Fox 59's Brett Cast has been on top of this story all week. He met with the Marion County prosecutor to learn more about these cases. Brett, what are you finding out?
Yeah, well, Dan, we now know of more charges involving 3 women who were attacked the day before the stabbing. One of those victims we've been speaking to all week long, and she says that Johnson maybe should have been stopped earlier.
It's a crazy case.
At least 6 women, all attacked downtown, all in broad daylight, and investigators say all of them were attacked by the same man who now faces a long time in prison.
The amount of years that we're talking here is literally in terms of centuries.
Marion County prosecutor Ryan Mears has filed 22 charges, including attempted murder and attempted rape against 37-year-old Victor Johnson. He was arrested after stabbing a woman who refused sex with him in the middle of the afternoon as she ran by on the Cultural Trail.
It's hard to believe that happens, and just the risk that he posed to these women is just incredible. I mean, some people were pretty seriously hurt. I hope that doesn't get lost in all this.
The stabbing was the last in a string of attacks over 2 days, in which Johnson is accused of approaching women with a knife, asking for hugs or even more.
I feel really lucky, my goodness.
That victim, who didn't want to be identified, was attacked near the corner of Alabama and New York. She was able to fight him off before witnesses came to help. Court documents say this all happened just 1 hour after 2 other women called police saying they were attacked by a man downtown.
The policemen that came, they were like thinking that it was an isolated thing. They didn't know anything about it.
Johnson has had a long criminal history. He spent nearly 9 years in prison before being released in 2013. In the fall, he was charged with battery, which, according to police reports, involved a female student at Marion University. He was sentenced to probation after just 3 days in jail. Johnson is homeless, and court documents indicate he has mental health issues.
The biggest goal for us is what can we do to try to help change that person's behavior? How can we direct them to resources? But part of that is people have to be willing to take advantage of the resources that are available to them.
Johnson violated probation 4 months later and was supposed to appear again in court earlier this year. But due to COVID-19, that court date never happened.
A challenge with that on individuals who are homeless or who don't have economic means, they're not in a position where they can get in front of a laptop and appear for a Zoom case. It really does require their appearance to come down, and that wasn't an option because of COVID.
Yeah, I did not know.
Meanwhile, the victim from last Wednesday says she learned about Johnson's arrest and charges in her case from social media, as she and many other women recover from their physical and emotional injuries.
Try not to think about it all the time and talk about it all the time. You know, just let it get out of my brain. It's going to take time.
Stand by. Now, police reports also show that more women were attacked downtown last week with similar circumstances. Johnson is not being accused in those cases, but Prosecutor Mears did acknowledge those similarities and did not rule out the possibility of more charges coming in the future. Reporting here downtown, I'm Brett Cast, Fox 59 News.